Alright guys, so welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well today. I want to give you guys an update on what is happening with Bitcoin right now. There is in fact some positive news happening for Bitcoin and crypto overall, and I will, talk about that for today's video. And I must say, okay, I have in fact been buying a lot of Bitcoin. Okay, I really am, guys. Okay, right now I'm really taking this once in a lifetime opportunity to buy as much Bitcoin as I possibly can. And I really do hope that you guys are in fact taking this once in a lifetime opportunity on buying Bitcoin at this cheap price right now. Because I've been telling you guys many times, if you guys have in fact been, watching my videos that I've been uploading, I've been telling you guys that this right now, for all you guys that are in fact wondering when should I buy Bitcoin, when is the best time to buy Bitcoin, it's right now. Okay, Bitcoin is still below 30K. Bitcoin is still below 100K. We know where Bitcoin is heading long term. We know, okay, we potentially know where Bitcoin is heading, in the next bull market in 2025, right? Especially 2025. We know 2024 is going to pump, right? And of course, throughout 2025, what happened in 2021 will happen in 2025, right? So we know that Bitcoin will eventually reach back up to its previous all-time highs, reach 100K to 500K to a million. Okay, and of course, millions of dollars. Of course, guys, I am talking long term. So long term, we know where Bitcoin is heading. So why not buy Bitcoin? Why not accumulate as much Bitcoin as you possibly can right now while it's still cheap, while it's still at a bargain? You guys clearly see Bitcoin is still below 30K. Right now, it's just sitting below $27,000, sitting at 26,900. So if you really think about it, right now is the perfect time to buy Bitcoin. This is the greatest opportunity right now to get into Bitcoin, right? It really, really is. You may think it's too late, but it's not, guys. We are still so early, right? Like Bitcoin has only been around for like what, 13 years, over 13 years, coming up to like 14 years, right? So think about it. It's still in its early stages, right? So right now, yes, Bitcoin is holding at $26,000, 26,900, just below 27K. So, for the past few days, you guys can see it's just been consolidating, not much movement for the past like 48 hours, I want to say. And you guys can see overall, the crypto market today is not really moving. Okay, even altcoins, we're not really seeing much movements for a lot of these altcoins. We're in fact seeing some altcoins pumping, over 1%, but overall, not much movements for the past 24 hours, and you guys clearly see overall the market today is slightly up, but nothing too crazy. So everything is still holding strong, right? Everything is still, steadily just holding at the price where they are right now, and we aren't, seeing much movements in the crypto market right now, which is good, right? It gives us time to accumulate more at these cheap prices, because Bitcoin is not just the only one that's at a bargain right now. A lot of these altcoins are dirt cheap. I've been telling us that many times. So if you want to generally make money in crypto, right, you want to buy in a bear market. We're still in bear conditions, right? And I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that, obviously. Okay, if you look at these prices, they're still nowhere near to where they were back in 2021, our last bull cycle, our last bull market, right? They're still cheap, guys. Okay, so if you generally want to make money with crypto, you better, invest now. Take this as an opportunity to buy now, okay? And if you want to take your profits, right, you better wait in the next like 2 years or so, in the year 2025. That's when we should be taking profits, if you want to take profits, right? And understand, no one has gone broke taking profits, right? So that's that. But in other news, okay, today, this is very, very big, in my opinion, right, for the crypto space. So Ferrari is now accepting crypto payments in the US. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen, right? Ferrari. Okay, Ferrari is accepting Bitcoin and crypto as payment for its cars in the US. Okay, do you know how massive this is? Okay, it's just like every company, and I told you guys, if you guys have in fact been watching my videos, I've been telling us many times, a lot of different countries and little cities, right, and also major companies, okay, and just people in general are in fact accepting Bitcoin as payments. Okay, they want your Bitcoin. They know where Bitcoin is heading, guys, right? And they're not going to take my Bitcoin, right? I'm simply just going to be hodling my Bitcoins long term, right? So guys, this is massive news. Okay, Ferrari is now accepting Bitcoin and crypto as payments, okay, in the US. And soon enough, it's going to become global. So it's not just going to be in the US. In my opinion, it's going to be global eventually, right, in the future. And this is why I really do believe Bitcoin is the future of money. Same with crypto, but especially Bitcoin, right? We know Bitcoin, where it's heading long term. Eventually, everyone will start using Bitcoin to pay for things, okay? And a lot of different businesses, okay, and companies, major companies, will start accepting Bitcoin as payment, right? And just crypto in general, especially Bitcoin though. So just think about that, guys. And this is why I'm very, very bullish with Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, I know where it's heading, and all of us right now, if we are in fact, I know we are in fact, Bitcoin holders and crypto investors. Okay, we are in fact, in general in the crypto space. We know where the crypto space is heading. We know where Bitcoin is heading, right? So that's why, guys, we should remain bullish. Very, very bullish news today. And a lot of people are in fact tweeting about this. Okay, this is obviously very, very exciting. And this person just tweeted, just bought this with Bitcoin, right? It's obviously a photo of a Ferrari. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. Maybe in the future I might use, some of my Bitcoin to buy, a nice Ferrari. It is, one of my dream cars. Obviously, it's a nice car. So maybe one day, right, I might go ahead and buy a nice car with Bitcoin. And who knows? It could be Lambo next. It could be BMW next, right? We already know that. So we will see, guys. Okay, but I already know that, like I said, a lot of different companies will start accepting Bitcoin as payments. So that's that, guys. So let's get into these Bitcoin charts, starting off with this one. We know Bitcoin right now is holding below $30,000. And the last time we have seen Bitcoin at $30,000, I think was at, when was it? August. So early of August, around the 14th of August. That was actually our last time we have seen Bitcoin at like 30K. And then ever since then, it's just dropped below 30K. But you guys have to understand, right? Bitcoin will eventually surpass $30,000. And once it surpasses this resistance line of 31,800, it's going to continue to rise up, just like what this chart is showing here, guys, right? So in the next upcoming few months, potentially, we will in fact see Bitcoin continuing pumping up to the upside, right? We know the Bitcoin halving is in fact about to happen. It's obviously right around the corner next year in 2024, obviously around April. That is going to be the halving date, and then we're going to see Bitcoin, tend to pump, because we know, every single time we have the halving, that is when Bitcoin tends to pump the most, right? So 2024, let's talk about that real quick. Will Bitcoin history repeat in the year 2024? So 2012, okay, we had the halving and Bitcoin pump. 2016, okay, we had the halving and then Bitcoin pump. 2020, our most previous halving event for Bitcoin, okay, almost 4 years ago. We know the halving always happens every 4 years. It's just a cycle, the same cycle, right? And of course, what did we see? We saw Bitcoin pump. So does this mean next year in 2024, okay, because we know the halving is going to happen next year, right, in April, like I said, does this mean we're going to see Bitcoin pump? Yes, we will eventually, right? Bitcoin will pump, guys. But understand, when the halving actually happens, we're not going to see Bitcoin pump straight away, right? We're going to give it a few months time and then it will pump. And that's what I've been telling guys, potentially, most likely, towards the end of the year in 2024, that is when Bitcoin will pump like crazy, right? And of course, throughout 2025. So be patient, guys. We are almost there. It's obviously right around the corner, okay? And I really do believe 2024, of course, and especially 2025 is going to be an amazing year for Bitcoin and crypto, right? Because that's when we will obviously be in a bull market, right? So be ready for that. Now, I showed you guys this chart many times, but simply buy and hodl. And this is where we are right now. We should be simply buying and hodling, especially, right? We shouldn't be selling. We shouldn't be panic selling or anything like that, right? We should be very bullish, and we should be simply just buying more Bitcoin and hodling, holding your Bitcoins. We should not be selling right now, guys. We are not in a bull market just yet, right? If you want to, take your profits, right? You want to sell when we are in fact in a bull market, when it's pumping, okay? You don't want to sell right now. This is where we are right now, guys. So we should be simply just buying and hodling. Okay, and here's another chart just showing you guys that we should be buying Bitcoin right now. Okay, so you guys can see back in 2022, we actually saw Bitcoin drop at like $15,000, which was in fact its low. So that was obviously a great time to buy, and thank God I bought at that time. Okay, and then of course throughout this year in 2023, we saw Bitcoin slightly pumping as well, and we're still in the buy zone, guys. You guys can see that, right? So buy one and buy two. So we're still in the buy zone. We should be accumulating right now, guys. Okay, and that's why I've been telling you guys many times, okay, throughout my videos, that right now is the perfect time to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. It's not late at all. In fact, this is the perfect time to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, right? And this chart just clearly shows you guys, okay, that we are still in the buy zone. Like clearly, you guys clearly see that we are nowhere near back up to, Bitcoin's previous all-time highs, which was around 69K. Not even halfway there yet. So if you really think about it, Bitcoin is so cheap. It's still cheap right now, okay? So that's that, guys. Keep stacking, keep building, okay? Keep accumulating more Bitcoin, okay? We still got time, but understand time is ticking, right? But you still got time to accumulate Bitcoin, guys, right? So that's that. So yes, today I'm going to go ahead and buy some more Bitcoin. Okay, I've decided, why not? Bitcoin really has not been moving. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, you guys can see it's just been consolidating below $27,000. So why not go ahead and buy some more Bitcoin? So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. So I'm only going to be investing $200 today for Bitcoin. Today I honestly did not want to buy any Bitcoin, but I thought to myself, it's been like almost every single day since I bought a little bit of Bitcoin, so why not, right? There we have it. Okay, there you guys have it. So I just invested more into Bitcoin today, and yeah, my order went through. So there we have it, guys. So yeah, I've been buying a lot of Bitcoin, right? Like when I tell you guys I've been buying a lot, I've been buying a lot of Bitcoin, right? And I still am, and I'm still planning to buy more. And if I see Bitcoin drop, further down to the downside, obviously I'm gonna take that as an opportunity, to buy more Bitcoin. But so far, Bitcoin is still, holding pretty strong. It's still a bargain right now, it's still below 30K. So take this as an opportunity to, buy more Bitcoin. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. That is always appreciated. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.